Hello, Hollywood Times listeners. Today we welcome back Grammy Award honoree, songwriter, Hall of Fame member, and BBC Lifetime Achievement Award recipient Don McLean. Hey, Don, how you doing?
I'm doing very well. Very nice day out here in California.
Oh, you still out in the desert?
I'm out in the desert. That's correct.
Good for you. It is beautiful out there, that's for sure.
A lot better than Maine, I'll tell you that.
I bet. Yeah, it's nice. It's been beautiful weather out here. So today we're here to talk about your new Christmas album called Christmas Memories Remixed and Remastered. Talk about that.
Well, the way that happened was, first of all, I work with a producer named Mike Sievers in Nashville, and Mike has digital copies of every single track I have ever recorded. And we have two sets of these. One is with my musical director, Tony Migliori, and the other was with Mike Sievers. So we've made several records together. We've made Addicted to Black. We've made the Still Playing Favorites. We made Botanical Gardens. And we have a new album called American Boys, which is coming out in February. So 4 albums I've made with Mike Sievers as the producer. And come Christmas time this year, I have the luxury of being able to pick up the phone and say, gee, Mike, do you have the master of Winter Wonderland? Oh, yes, I have that. I say, you know what? I have hated the bass on that for 30 years. Can we get Jim Ferguson, who is a tremendous upright bass player, to come in and overdub a swinging bass on this and remix this song so that it's really big? So it's like I get back the track after he finishes doing this, and it's like going from black and white to VistaVision, okay, color. I said, wow, it sounds finally the way I always wanted it to. So I did 3 more songs. I did White Christmas. I did I don't remember, and 2 others, and they all were terrific. I said, well, we got to take a dozen of these and put this out. And I talked to the record people, and they said, we'd love to do it. So here we are.
I wondered because the first one I played was Blue Christmas. I'm like, oh my God, the guitar's great. Your voice is perfect. Same thing with White Christmas. Like there's different other people singing, and what an amazing job. I mean, how did you just happen to choose the 12 that you had already recorded once before?
They're all good. I'm going to put 12 more out next year.
Wow.
It's just a matter of opening up the tracks and changing some of the orchestration and bringing the voice out. The voice was buried in all these damn tracks. It drove me nuts. And so we bring it out, and we have a way of EQing it, and it sounds like, Pavarotti. That's what I want.
Yeah, they're amazing. This is like going to be such an amazing Christmas album, and thank you so much for bringing that. My all-time favorite song is Silent Night, and I love your rendition of this classic song and your voice on it.
It's such a beautiful song, and the thing is that you have to sing a song like that with love and reverence. You can't, It's not a throwaway. It's a very serious, beautiful song.
It is, and like I said, it's my favorite, and now yours is definitely on the top because I really love how you took your time with it and gave it that, spiritual. Oh, it makes me cry. It's great. I love it. And White Christmas.
Thank you.
Yes, and White Christmas was fun.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate that.
Oh my gosh! So we got 12 more to go next year, huh?
Yeah, I got 12 more I'm going to do.
Oh. Well, these are definitely Christmas memories, and it's available right now, I believe, isn't it?
Yep, the Christmas Memories Remixed and Remastered is available in vinyl and CD on Amazon. And the documentary movie, The Day the Music Died, the story of Don McLean's American Pie, is also available on Amazon. So. And then there will be, over a period of time, another 15 albums, including all be on CD and vinyl coming out. There's going to be a huge tsunami of Don McLean coming.
Oh, and I love that you're putting it on vinyl. Thank you so much for that. I love vinyl.
And they're all going to be on vinyl. And there's some albums that I'm looking forward to. They'll all be remastered also.
Oh,
They
wow.
won't be remixed, but they'll all be remastered. Because I wouldn't touch Crying or Since I Don't Have You or any of these songs that Larry Butler did with a remix, but remastering will make a huge difference. There's a song out now from the Believers album, which we put out as a public service, really, because of the war over in the Middle East, called Jerusalem. And if you go on and listen to Jerusalem, just the remastering turned it into a monster. I mean, it's huge. It's amazing. Let me explain what that means. When you remix a song, you have a 24-track tape, okay? You go into the studio, you make a record on 24 tracks. Each track is isolated from the other track. You have the drums on maybe 4 tracks. You have the bass direct going on 1 track. You have the guitar on another track. You have the voices on a couple of tracks. And you use track after track. Each person is isolated. And then you perform the song. And then the producer mixes all those things. And actually the producer does the performance in a way. Because it's not live around one microphone. It's 24 tracks and he's mixing all those together and they're all isolated one from the other. So you don't hear a guitar bleeding into the vocal mic. You don't hear the vocal bleeding into the drum track, and so on. All right, you get a 2-track master. So that's a remix, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Changing every one of those. And then the 2-track master, you master that 2-track tape, which means you then bring out all of these frequencies. Now the mix is set. The mix is set. So your mastering is when the mix is set, then you're bringing out frequencies in the guitar and the voice and changing. And then you do a lot of improvement, or you do a lot of damage, remastering something the wrong way. So that's what those 2 functions actually mean.
I wondered, yes, I was going to ask you, what does remixed and remastered, as not really knowing what that meant. I totally appreciate that because now I totally get it.
Well, a lot of great, the Beatles will never have anybody touch their stuff. So they always got some young buck out there who thinks they're going to remaster, a Beach Boys record. And I think a couple of times they've done that, and it's awful what they do. They can add too much echo. They can take echo away. They can really screw it up.
Wow. So does it take a sound engineer to do these, Don?
Yeah, the sound engineer does this stuff. And
okay.
There's actually a guy, there are people that their specific expertise is mastering, and they have the equipment to do this, to bring out these frequencies and make the thing swing more, be more rock and roll or whatever, but you're not changing, you're not changing the essence of the mix. That's set when you remix. That's set with the 24 tracks. Now it's all different. We used to make records, you would move the pots up and down and have, get somebody in here to push these things up when I tell you to, this kind of stuff. You're making this mix. Now it's all just computerized and it's locked in, and it's no fun.
Yeah, that's why these sound amazing. Did it the right way.
It's so perfect. Everything's perfect now.
Oh yeah, they're awesome. They're awesome. Also, I read where you were your last part of your tour, I think, was over in Honolulu. How was that for you in Hawaii?
Well, Paris and I were over there. We had the best time. We had a suite at the Moana Surf Rider Hotel, which is the oldest hotel in Waikiki. What a place! Columns, just my kind of thing. The Gilded Age.
Yeah.
I love it. And we were up on the 21st floor, and we had the best time. And we had the band members and their wives were there, and they were all going out on sightseeing tours. And not me, I don't do that sort of thing, but they all had a really good time.
Oh, great. And also, I wanted to personally congratulate you on being inducted by the Nashville Convention and Visitors Corp into the Music City Walk of Fame. That must have been pretty awesome.
You know, there's two things that have happened for me in Nashville, and one is the Music City Walk of Fame, and the other is being inducted into the Musicians Hall of Fame in Nashville. And both of those things were really tremendous things for me.
Yeah, and then I also read that Connie Valens, the sister of the late Richie Valens, inducted you. That must have been pretty cool too.
It was a beautiful thing.
Yeah, I wish I was there for it. I was invited, but wasn't able to get out there for that one of these days. Well, that's great.
Well,
And no more touring for the rest of the year, right? Are you on Christmas holiday now?
I'm on summer vacation. That's how I see it. It's like I just got out of high school.
Awesome.
I've got a couple of months off. I don't have to do anything. Man, do I love to not do anything. I really like doing whatever I want. I was 10 months on the road last year and at least 7 or 8 months on the road this year.
Yeah. I caught you live down there at San Juan Capistrano, and that was an amazing concert. I was glad to be there live. The Crazy Horse?
Oh yeah, that's right.
That was fun down there.
Oh yeah, cool. That's nice.
And then also 50 years ago, that Vincent, Starry Starry Night, which was one of my all-time favorite songs of yours. And congratulations on that. Boy, that's 50 years ago. Amazing.
I mean, there's so much stuff going on. I have to pinch myself. So is this really me they're talking about?
Yeah. Well, we congratulate you on everything. This Christmas Memories Remixed and Remastered is brilliant. And
I'm really glad you like it. Thank you.
I love it. And we wish you a great holiday and taking the time to talk to the Holiday Times today. We appreciate it.
Well, I thank you very much.
Okay, you and your family have a great holiday season.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye now.